Hello friends, it's Vio. If you're just here for the free stuff as mentioned in the title, then you want to check out my second channel. At the moment, the latest video there has a Toxic Staff the Dead giveaway, and is hopefully going to be the first of many. This video you're watching now is just going to answer a couple of questions. 1. Why am I doing this? 2. Why do clan videos suck? And 3. Who is the oldest still active RuneScape Videomaker? And is it me? When it comes to the OG video makers who are still around, the two guys who instantly spring to mind are Excl and NightmareRH. Now, I personally was never really a fan of NightmareRH, but on the other hand, Excl was probably my favorite YouTuber back in the day. And just in case you didn't know that either of them are still active, they are. Links to their channels are in the description. Do check them out. But here's the thing, both of their earliest videos are from 2008. And even if we consider Chiszle, who hasn't been active since 2019, his earliest video is from 2007. Mine, 2006. June 23rd, 2006 to be exact, the date on which I uploaded my first ever YouTube video, which can still be watched today, in glorious 240p and in complete silence because the copyrighted music was muted years ago. And it's a video of what was then the newest and second strongest monster in the game, the Chaos Elemental. Actually, it's just a video of me looking at it, because no way was a 13-year-old level 70-something me going to try and fight that thing. Of course, it isn't on this channel, it's on the other one, which is actually my first YouTube account, which I abandoned in 2007 for a really stupid reason that we're not going to talk about. But recently I've decided to bring it back to life, give it a makeover, and use it as my second channel for clan-related videos. And this also answers the question of how I could possibly be the oldest RuneScape videomaker and only have about 5,000 subs to show for it. It's because I've always mainly made clan videos. 15 years ago, my vids of multi-PK trips and wars, complete with the hypercam watermark, movie maker editing, and Linkin Park background music, were what earned me the title of official cameraman in my first clan, and I would continue to offer my skills to all the subsequent clans I joined throughout the years. But these vids would only get a few thousand views at most, and I'd stay at around a couple hundred subs. It was only around 2011 when I started trying out machinima, guides, documentaries. I actually saw improvement. They got hundreds of thousands of views, I got a few thousand more subs, but I learned pretty quickly that these subs didn't want to watch the clan stuff. I was in the Wilderness Guardians for around 10 years, and ultimately, I ended up moving all of my WG videos to a separate channel, and eventually, I just sort of gave up on clan videos entirely. Today, no one apart from a clan's own members really seems interested in their videos. Rot, the strongest and most famous clan in the game, just smited an Ellie, one of the most prestigious items in the game, and the video of that only got about 3,500 views. My video of a mid-sized clan's free-to-play PK trip in 2006 got more than double that. So why aren't clan videos working? And it's not because people dislike PvP, because the single PKers are doing incredibly well. Take a look at Framed, Torvesta, Sea Engineer, all people who regularly make PvP content that gets tens or hundreds of thousands of views. Why can't the clans do that? I think the answer is twofold. One is that clan videos haven't evolved like singles PK videos have. 15 years ago, the singles PKers and the multi-clans were doing the same things, minimal editing and some background music. But over the years, the singles PKers then started making things like PK commentaries and over-edits, and today we have live streams and faith cams and giveaways. They've changed and adapted their style to cater to the audience, who aren't the children that we used to be 15 years ago. And the clans just didn't. Modern clan videos are basically the same as they were back then, except the only differences are now we put banners over the chat box to hide the autotypers, and also the clan world's global taste in music has gone to shit. And yes, that is a video from my own clan. We are not an exception. The only real innovation from clan content in recent years is the concept of audio leaks, which again, nobody apart from the clanners actually cares about. And this brings us on to the second reason. The overall reputation and image of PvP clans in RuneScape it's bad. It's real bad. Which is also why I want to discount another possible third option, in that people sometimes say they don't really enjoy content that's just bullying people who can't fight back, which is not really true, because the single PKers do the same thing. They go for the PVMers, gold farmers, even hardcore Ironmen, and take millions of GP off them. The real reason is people don't enjoy content of us, the clans, when we do the same thing. And can you blame them? When I watch videos of Abyss, Ditter, and Dino vibing in the singles plus red caves, I do enjoy the content, but on the one hand, it does sadden me that all of the multi-clans who this place was originally made for, and who had some great times here, have since just been forced out by Jagex and told to go elsewhere. But I can't really blame Jagex for that, for turning it into a place for content creators, not only because of the problems with gold farming and protection CCs, but also because when clans were doing shit like this, we kinda deserved it. And I don't think I can do anything about that. Better people than me have tried to fix the problems of the clan world, and they have all failed, so I'm not gonna try. I stick with clans these days just so I can hang out with friends, have some fun in the wilderness, collect some loot, and occasionally make videos of it. Or at least I did. When I was in WG, I tried things like over-edits and including our own audio, but as prestigious as a clan as the Wilderness Guardians are, the oldest clan in OSRS, they're not really competitive, and they don't accurately reflect the average PvP clan. When I joined Cutthroat in 2019, they were the number 2 multi-clan, and I didn't make any videos for them at all. And I regret that, because CT was the highest tier of PvP I'd ever experienced, and now I have nothing to look back on for that entire period in my clan history. And recently I decided I need to change that, and I revived my old YouTube channel and re-uploaded all of my clan videos from 2007 onwards, except for WG and a couple other clans that have their own, and they're fine as they are. But in doing so, the question of whether or not I'm the oldest still active RuneScape Videomaker arose, and I even asked July and Modeplox about this on Twitter, and they couldn't think of anyone else, so maybe the title does belong to me. And if it does, it gives me good reason to give this whole clan videos thing another shot. My new clan, Death Row, is a lot more active and competitive, and after 2 years of being with them, I think it's time I start actively making PK Trip and war videos for them, but with modern YouTube in mind. So for a start, I am appealing to the RuneScape community's insatiable desire for free stuff by trying out some giveaways, and DR staff have okayed me using some of the smites that we get during our trips as prizes. And as well as that, the videos take into account everything that I've learned over the years, so we'll have a mix of the big fights and big loot, and the smaller PKs too. There'll be some commentary so that people actually know what's going on. We'll have some of our own audio, decent editing, semi-clickbait titles, music that won't get me copyright strikes, and some of the more humorous moments as well, because PvP clans are not what our Reddit reputation would have you believe. There's a reason why we're all still around after so many years, why I am still here after almost 20. So, best case scenario, these videos become a hit, I become the abyss of multi, other clans follow my example, everyone stops being dicks, clans get a better rep, Jagex gives us multi-revs back, and the clan world is saved. Worst case scenario, none of that happens, but at least through these videos, I will have some memories to enjoy when this era comes to an end, and that's good enough for me. So, head over to my second channel. You can ignore most of the early stuff, it's pretty terrible anyway, but as of this upload, my latest DR vid is out. It has a Toxic Staff giveaway. To enter, you just need to like the vid and comment with your RS username. I'll roll a winner for the next one, as all the singles PKers do. You know how it works. As for this channel, I will keep using it for everything else. I do have a few more stories to tell, including that time when Jagex gave me a copyright strike. I might do that one next. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching and listening to me ramble on about things very few people care about, and until next time, friends, cheerio.